Hey guys, how's it going? Got something kind of cool here. These are the new Beat Studio 3 Special Edition in Shadow Gray. Now, these have the new W1 chip. These came out earlier this year. I just haven't had a time to unbox them and show you guys. But these have pure ANC, which stands for Adaptive Noise Canceling. It's got the new W1 chip inside, which is supposed to allow better connectivity and better battery efficiency. They're claiming 22 hours of playback with ANC on or 40 hours of playback with ANC off. It also has fast fuel, and what they're saying is if the battery's dead, you go ahead and connect it to charge and it will give you 3 hours of playback with only 10 minutes of charge time. So that's awesome. There's been times I've gone to the gym, didn't charge my headphones, and that really sucks. So 10 minutes knowing that it'll charge and give me 3 hours of playback, that is awesome. So anyways, not a big deal. These have been out, so I'm gonna stop talking. We'll get into it, unbox them, and let's check it out. All right, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and open these up. Get my razor blade here, kind of cut the plastic. I'm actually excited to get a new pair. I've had my other ones ever since 2014, Studio Wireless 2s, and they've been great, but they're just beat up now. Okay, so here's the box up close. It says pure ANC, and that stands for Adaptive Noise Canceling, and they're saying with that on, that active, I guess that consumes more battery power, but it'll still last 22 hours with that, and then 40 hours with it off. Beat Studio Wireless 3 Special Edition. I don't know what's special about them. I think only it's because this is the first time this color has been offered. Maybe that's what makes them special, but I don't think it does anything the other ones don't do. And Beat Studio Wireless 3, wireless Bluetooth, like I said, pure ANC. You can have ANC off, it'll last even longer. Up to 22 hours, fast fuel, like I mentioned, 10-minute charge. Will give you 3 hours of playback. That is awesome. And you can control your music and phone calls and stuff with the action button on the side. Built-in wireless microphone. And I believe that's what's included as well. Charging cable and a hardwired line for those of you that like that. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, let's put that there. Change the way you hear sound. It's one thing about Apple and Beats too, but now Apple owns them. Packaging. It's all about presentation. I love it. Okay, this kind of hard case that comes with all the Beats here. Open this up and revealing the Shadow Gray. Okay, let's get a closer look. Remove controls for wireless mode. So there's your volume up, volume down, play, pause, pick up and end calls. As you can see, the nice gold right there. It says wireless on that side. It says Studio 3 on that side. And this is a really, really light, almost a cream color on the inside there. Nice soft leather. Now for me, I always get the Studios because these cover my ear entirely. The problem I have really sensitive ears, so earbuds or the ones that hook around my ear or anything like that, they just don't work well for me. My ears start to hurt after a short time. So like I said, I run every day, so I have these on for sometimes 2 hours at a time, and my ear would just get irritated. There's no way I'd be able to handle any other ones than the ones that go over my ear. Here's your charge port there. Okay, and then here's your inline. If you use the wired connection, you'll go ahead and plug that in there. Okay, and there's your power button, and then below there will be your indicator as to how much power you have. see that there? I would imagine it's pulsing because it wants to get connected to something. I'll connect it to my iPhone 10 in a second. But each dot represents how much power you have. Okay, they tell you to charge me up. And let's peel this so you can go ahead and see. Yeah, pushing in there, that's your action button. But I love the look. So I had the very first generation Studios, wireless ones. In 2010, I got those. Then in 2014, I got the Studio 2s as a gift from my wife, the all black ones. Oh, here they go right here. As you can see, they're still hanging in there. 2014 to 2018, not bad. 4 years for as much as I use them. Now, I do know they make the replacement donut things here you could put on, but I did that before and I just didn't like the seal it gave me after. It didn't feel as solid, and it felt like I lost a little bit of sound as well. Like it didn't sound as good. I did that on my first gen ones. But yeah, 4 years for as much as I use them, not bad. They're still hanging in there. These are the all matte black ones. And yeah, I will discard these because they're just falling apart. You can see I've even tried to glue the leather back in there, and yeah, 4 years, I'm not mad. If I have to buy a pair every 4 years, it's all good. But yeah, it looks like a grizzly bear got to him on the inside. So I'm no audiophile. I would imagine there's probably better headphones out there, cheaper and stuff like that. Like I said, I've been buying these since 2010. I've had no problems with it, so I'll keep sticking with them. Why not? Let me cut that off. All right, and here is the inline cable where you guys want to go hardwired. And there's your action button, pick up, hang up, pause. And it's cool, you know, now that I noticed this, the cord matches the headphones. Every other pair that I've had, this is always red. The cord is red, the charge cable is red. All right, and here is the, I'm guessing just the literature. Beat Studio Wireless, yeah, it comes with a sticker, nice little decal, instructions, just paperwork, no big deal. But like I said, it's all about presentation, love it. And here is your USB cable, fast fuel, that they're promoting. 10 minutes equals 3 hours of play. I love that. And then this clip here, so you can put it on here, clip it on, and then you clip it on your belt or your backpack or whatever you're carrying, and they'll be nice and secure. So yeah, that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and pair these up with my iPhone 10 really quick. Let's see how that works. From what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be seamless and very fast and in the traditional way. So let's go ahead and pair these up, and then we're all done. Okay, let's go in here. Let me turn on Bluetooth on my phone, and then let's go ahead and power these on. Oh wow, that's different. Okay, never did that before. That's actually very, very cool. Let's hit connect. Wow, done. Okay, that is very, very cool. I cut them on, I hit connect, it said done. It's telling me the battery life, and I even, wow, that little animation there as it's spinning around, and it knows the exact ones I bought. It's not like it's a generic color showing black or red ones or white ones. Those are showing the shadow gray ones that I have here. Wow, that's cool. So that's it, it's done. No going into the settings, Bluetooth, and then pairing, and then discovering, and you cut them on, that's it, it's there. And from what I hear, every time you repeat that, that's what happens. You cut it on, and then bang, they just connect. It's kind of cool. It says the name of the owner of the headphones. So Loco Boost Beat Studio 3. It's actually pretty cool. So I had my cord here, my micro USB cord from my 2s, and I'm just charging these up right now. And that's what it looks like while they are charging. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and listen to these for a couple hours. I'm actually gonna go run right now, and that way I can give you my first impression of how they sound versus my Studio 2s that are over there. All right, guys. All right, so I had a chance to use them the last 2 days at the gym, and I'll be honest, the clarity and the audio seems to be better. The vocals, the highs, all that. It seems like I lost a little bit of bass. It seems like the Studio 1s and 2s were a little more bass heavy, and there was times I was, would put on my 2s, then go to the 3s, then the 2s and the 3 and just listen. But yeah, it sounds like these were a little more bass heavy. So it all depends on what you're into, but they're comfortable, they're great. I love these headphones. Again, I'm not an audiophile when it comes to headphones, so I'm pretty sure you might find something better, less expensive, something that probably fits your budget. But if you're just wondering about these, they sound great. Again, it seems like I lost a little bit of bass, but other than that, they're great. I'm happy, and I'll use these on my runs. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy. All right, guys.